Robocop. My dog's already uneven. Like I said, this game came out in 91, but the movie came out in 96, not 96, 86. So, whatever reason, I guess the game or movie was popular enough that I had a game come out way after the movie came out. Maybe this was potentially in preparation to the sequel? I don't know when the sequel came out. Honestly, I've only seen Robocop once. I'm talking about like the original Robocop. I know they remade it, but I've heard mixed things about that. I think, right? They did remake that, correct? I might just high as a kite and not remembering that. Also, I'm not high. That's my general state of being. Also, my little VTube dog is kind of looking all over around, looking everywhere. I think it's because my lighting's pretty poorly, so if he starts like flying off the screen, that's why. On patrol in Detroit! Oh my god. We're on patrol, we're on patrol. Oh, do I have to actually click? Okay, it's not. Oh, why do we move so slow? It's making me wish I had the not auto, but the turbo button option. I think I do, but I have to go into controls, and you know, it's also not authentic. Because the original Game Boy, there was no turbo option. You did on the Super Game Boy. You attached your Game Boy to the Super Nintendo via an adapter. Some of those games had also like little interesting looking borders that would go around the game. But in MGBA, all it does is make the game screen smaller. It doesn't make the game screen bigger, like with the addition of the little bonus screen. What it does... Wait, game over? What? We don't have a life system? Is... What in the world? Oh. Is... I don't even know what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm a little out of it tonight. I wasn't actually planning on doing this. Jesus Christ. How are you supposed to dodge these bullets? Okay. We move so slow in comparison to everyone else. Oh, I suppose we can just run. We don't have to actually defeat everyone. People are doing karate. Look at this. Kung Fu fighting. And this game is produced by Ocean, so... yeah. Ocean doesn't make completely terrible games. They have a lot of bad games, but some of them are okay. Right? I'm thinking of LJN. There's actually a decent LJN Spider-Man game. And it's different than the one that the Angry Video Game Nerd reviewed, I think. I think it's one for the Game Boy. Because there was a Spider-Man game for Super Nintendo, I believe, that was by LJN, and it was actually pretty good. God dang it. So, this is like Contra levels of difficulty. Also, you can see my little V2 dog is progressively falling out of the little Game Boy he's in. Okay, I'm gonna just try to avoid all these people. I'm gonna just kind of shoot up at an angle. Oh, it's like kind of hard to hold that position. Gady. Yeah, if you kind of just do that, you can avoid most of the bullets and hopefully shoot them out the window. Okay, that was not great. Ah, okay, can't outpace that guy who's shooting straight down. Ah! This guy have a sword? Okay, this time I'm gonna actually go to the exit where it says exit. Oh, shit. Full health. This guy has a bomb for some reason. Can we go up those stairs? What the hell? Do we just keep going? What? Oh no, protester! No, never mind. I thought they had picket signs. Okay, I'm confused. Do we not go right? That's usually how side scrollers work. You go right. Huh. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, that was weird. Well, this game's hard as hell. I'm gonna have to give this a big hell no. That was difficult. Like, really difficult. It does not control well. You move super slow. And it's like... What the hell? And it's like next to impossible to dodge any of these bullets. Okay. Next game is another Robocop game. This one is not canonical, I don't think, because it's called Robocop versus the Terminator by Interplay. Different studio this time. Orion, though, same as before. Unexpected development. Unexpected. Interesting. It's weird you have the opening credits like that. Anyways. Oh god. Terminator 1984. It's on 93, so this was in fact a later release than the first Robocop game on Game Boy. Detroit on patrol. Oh my god, look at this guy. Yes. Alright, we already moved way quicker. What the hell? We shooting potatoes? Oh, those are the shells going up when you shoot. Okay, that's kind of a nice touch. Detroit is burning. AKA just regular Detroit. So you can't shoot straight up. You can shoot up at an angle. Yeah, I am pressing up, and this is as far as it goes. So yeah, welcome to downtown Detroit. As you can see, the doesn't look a whole lot different than it kind of does nowadays. That's actually kind of not true. Detroit's actually gotten a bit better than it used to be. Yeah, I mean, it's still really not a great place. But it's definitely better than it was in the 90s, that's for sure. A spider? Oh, spread shot? Is it unlimited? I don't know. You can shoot above... Wait, hold on. Can I hit this guy from below ground? I can! So I'm below ground, but somehow I can shoot him. Interesting. Oh god. Mohawk man. Well, I can tell you right now, this game is definitely better than the previous one. I'm not sure if we're going to get to the Terminator at all. Lopping grenades in the street. Also, that spread shot was temporary, I guess. Can I just Can I jump off? Yeah, there we go. Huh. Okay. I don't feel like I can go in the fire. Okay, bad idea, bad idea. I can't climb. I can't like climb up there, can I? Can I hold on to the pipe? Oh, I can. Oh, we can Spider-Man it. Okay. Okay, I think they spawn definitely. Oh, no! Fuck! Okay, I jumped the gun. Are we at the start of the stage? Typical side-scroller fashion. You don't really have checkpoints often. Especially if they're handheld. One sec. Okay. Fall down. Oh. I'm just gonna run past these guys. Ooh. Okay. I don't know if I have to hold up, but I'm doing it anyways. Okay. Oh, oh. Okay. Is Robocop known for shit? Oh, fuck, really? Do I have to go all the way back? Oh, that was annoying. Okay, that sucked. Is Robocop known for climbing pipes? So kind of a seizure warning. Oh, that's not coming across on the preview. So on my screen, the screen is like flickering, the background. Like specifically where the pattern, the little checkered pattern, if you can see that. Huh. Okay, there we go. The OCP factory. What do they make there? Is that a movie thing? OCP, the product. Again, I've only seen Robocop once, so please forgive the fact that if it is a major thing in the movie, I don't remember. Like the little robots from Rocky 4. Oh, I say a robot, because it was really only one. Can't hit that. Huh. Oh, I can stand on this. Ah, I see what I need to do. This game's not fantastic. It's, you can tell it's a little kind of, I don't know. Way better than the other one, that's for sure. Oh. One sec. One sec. One sec, I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay. Okay. Can I blow that up? No. It's fire in the way. I'm just gonna walk past it. That's what we do around here. No! I don't get up there! Come here. I don't know how to get up there. We have to go back this way. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, there we go. I don't think I was supposed to go that way, but we're going this way anyways. I mean, we are supposed to go this way, but I don't think we went the correct way. Probably need to go up. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Did that damage me? What the hell is that? Is that a fairy? Oh, I can probably do this. Okay, enough of this game. One sec. Just need to fix something real quick. It's being a little annoying on my side. Okay. This game's not terrible, I guess. I don't know what I would give it though. A 3 out of 5? That sound okay? Sure, 3 out of 5, whatever. My V2 dog is getting more and more out of the Game Boy. Okay. Just had to sneeze. American Sammy Corp? What kind of name is that? Also, there's a game called Rodland that's supposed to be on the list, but I don't see it. Interesting. Anyways, Roland's Curse. Is it Chuck Roland? Who knows? Can we attack? Oh. The turn base? Roland's Curse. Okay, maybe I have heard about this game. It's a, you know, Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy clone, etc. When did Mystic Quest come out? Mystic Quest is Final Fantasy. 80s. But when 80s? Mystic Quest came out in... Oh wait, what? Oh, never mind. Wasn't the first one. First one was Final Fantasy in 87. Huh. How is Mystic Quest different than Final Fantasy? Like, what is the difference here? Simplified role-playing game. I see. Mystic Quest is just easier than Final Fantasy. Okay. It is called Final Fantasy. It's called Final Fantasy It's Mystic Quest, not Mythic Quest. Okay. Maybe this game is like that. Can we go in there? Oh, guess not. Hello. Creature is ferocious. What creature? Oh, you brave warrior. Please defeat that monster. I'll try. Go defeat the monster! Yes! Yo! Thank you for the raid. We're playing this game called... What's it called? I don't remember. Oh, Roland's Curse. Was this also on... Let me see, what was this also on? I feel like this wasn't just Game Boy. Hope you're doing well, Kaz. You were... I don't remember. Were you playing Vampire Masquerade again? Or Bloodlines, whichever one it was. Roland's Curse was Game Boy exclusive. Okay. It was not a home console game. It's by a company called American Sammy. It's also... The publisher is called American Sammy. Did they make any other games? Let's see. For everyone that came in on the raid, we're just playing, or testing out, I guess I should say, some... Oh, it's a slime. So is this going to be turn-based, or... Oh, what? Oh, I can attack. So it's not turn-based, so it's kind of like Mythic Quest. Mystic Quest? Mythic Quest? Mystic Quest. That's what it's called. Hold up. I want to see whatever games does this company make. Did they make any other game? They made a football game. They also made coin operating machines that were not arcade machines. Not quite sure what specifically they were. Interesting. Okay, so this is essentially like a Dragon Quest slash Final Fantasy clone, I guess. Or I guess it would say Mystic Quest clone. Trying to finish that game. How's the stream going? It's going okay, I guess. We've only played, or tested, oh, we died, where it goes. Only tested 2 games so far. I wasn't originally even gonna do this, but I was like, I need to do this eventually. I need to get through these Game Boy games so I can then eventually go back through and play the ones that I actually marked down as being okay. Also, my headphones just died. So far, there's 11 games that I marked down as okay out of probably 400 so far. Aside from games that I've already played and beaten, so most of the probably the well-known games I've already played, so I'm not gonna... Oh no, I messed that up. Oops. I forgot that has to be that size. Okay. But it has been a hot minute since I've added a new game to this. It has been super dry since... let me see. It looks like the last game I added was Gargoyle's Quest? So G. And we're in R's right now, so it has been quite a while. Also, my VTube dog thingamajig is falling out of the Game Boy because I don't have enough lights on, so it's like partially picking up, but it's also not. Ugh. So we're supposed to find a monster and defeat it. Everyone in the village was yelling at us to do so. This also has kind of a... maybe like a Legend of Zelda slash... well, really any Legend of Zelda game at this point. Aside from Part 2. Kind of weapon-esque thing, but I guess Mystic Quest did the same thing. I don't know. Yeah, it's a stylish and oversized. Glad that it's not turn-based. Not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of turn-based. Outside of like Pokemon, of course, but I feel like turn-based, and again, there's plenty of people that play turn-based for the first time, like now, and enjoy it. And I'm talking about like old school turn-based, not like current. So not games like Civilization or stuff like that, but most people I know, like especially let's say for example, I know a few people that their first introduction to Final Fantasy VII was the remakes, and they decided to go back and play the originals. One person I know said they stopped playing after about 3 hours because they couldn't, like, it was too slow for them. Just the concept of turn-based. And the other one said they got about halfway through and they're like, the story wasn't the issue, obviously. Like, neither of them complained the story was the issue. It's just going back to traditional turn-based if you've never done it before. Or grew up with it, I guess. I feel like it's kind of difficult for some people to do that. Or to actually enjoy it. I'm someone that I didn't play a whole lot of turn-based growing up, really, because I don't have patience for things. I think probably the first, like, fully... aside from Pokemon. Actually, wait a minute, I did some of the... I guess they're kind of part turn-based. The Mario Saga games where... the Mario and Luigi games, where it is kind of like turn-based. I did all those. I think those might have been my first like full completion of a turn-based game, aside from Pokemon. And probably Earthbound as well. Like Mythic Quest. Or Mystic Quest? I keep getting that confused. Mystic Quest, that's what it's called. Mystic Quest, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest is Final Fantasy, but it's not turn-based. So you had the option back in the day, you know, if you didn't like turn-based, you could play just, you know, this style. Oh my god, I was making sure I wasn't still muted. That would have sucked. Okay. I haven't picked up anything that looked like bombs, so... That bat just... Oh, the bats disappear and reappear somewhere else. Okay. Kind of an interesting mechanic. Okay, clearly we're not supposed to go that way. Turn that up. Okay. Wait, I looked off the screen for 1 second. What just happened? What happened? Oh, a spider ate me. Okay. Alright, then. We've gone over 10 minutes, but I spent 2 minutes getting the shout out ready, so we're going to go a little bit longer. This is okay, I guess. I wouldn't mind maybe putting this on the list, actually. To come back to. I mean, hell, it's been forever since I've added a game. I wanted to see if I could at least get to the supposed monster that they're all yelling about. No, we can't go this way either. What? This way? No, that's the wall. Huh. Well, you know what? We'll come back to this at some point. I'm going to add it to the list. So that counter is finally going to go up. It has been forever since it has gone up. Roland's Curse. This is a US made game of this sort. This was not Japanese. Now here's the thing. There is a Roland's Curse Part 2. Ooh. Kind of a cool text effect there. So... I mean, it's a sequel to the first game. Ages have passed since the peaceful land of Roland. Spoiler alert. I'm going to spoil myself for the whole first game story. We see the evil King Gradius' wicked curse. Now the peace is shattered as evil events and terrible monsters once again appear in Roland. I see. Oh man, look at that. We got drip. So I bet you what's going to happen is we're going to get to the first boss and we're going to lose all of our armor. That's usually how it works, especially when it's a sequel. You find many willing to help you fight. Okay, so you have kind of a team in this game. I wonder if you get a team in the first game as well. Maybe I didn't reach that point yet. I was like 5 minutes into the game. This person doing? Stop with a house of healing to recover health. Sure. Oh, what the hell? Okay, kind of weird. Where are these creatures coming from? This feels like the exact same type of layout as the first town. I'm scared. How can I live like this? Luxio has appeared. I know I don't have that. I'm gonna throw an Ultra Ball at it. I ain't even gonna mess around. We're throwing an Ultra Ball at it. Oh, Ghost, you don't have any Pokeballs yet. You need to remember to do that. I don't remember the exact command to do it in chat, so you're gonna have to either open the extension or download it. Oh, I need to restart the timer. Okay. Oh, we're also not really playing this because it's the sequel. So, I'm gonna add it as like, well, I'm not gonna add it to the counter, but I will add it to the list of games to potentially come back to. But yeah, we found a game so far tonight. That's interesting. We were bound to find one eventually. Have I played? I'm sorry, Kaz, I didn't read that. Have I played Motocross Maniacs yet? I would assume so. I have. And I gave it a really low rating. um, I actually made a note as to why I gave it a low rating. But not for me. The really bad IMO Konami. So that means it probably should have been okay. Oh, I know why. I don't think I could figure out how to control it, or something like that. Like I do remember it in my head, and I remember getting really angry about it. It's a dirt bike game, right? Let me see. Motor. I mean, I could load it up, but Motocross Maniacs. Oh, okay. It's kind of like the yeah. So I it took me 10 minutes to figure out how to play the game, and when I did learn how to play it, it was I don't know. It's a bit too annoying for me. You remind me. Well, there's actually a lot of games that are kind of like this, like newer games, but remind me of a game that was really popular, maybe in like the late or early 2010s that I wasn't a fan of. I don't know. It's just the controls and the way that you kind of go about doing it. Wasn't a fan of it. So Rodland. Rodland is on my list, but is not in the games list. I don't see a Rodland anywhere. No. Hmm. I'm curious about the Rugrats movie. I have it on here, but I feel like I might have it by accident on here. Because I feel like the Rugrats movie game came out on Game Boy Color, not. No, a game like Happy Wheels. Yeah, I know about Happy Wheels. But it was kind of like Happy Wheels. It might have came out before it. Um, and I think it was another PC game. Maybe it wasn't popular. Maybe just I knew people that play it. So like maybe it was just like a localized popularity thing, like something we found on Newgrounds or something. Huh. So these games are not adding up to what I have on my list, which is very interesting. Oh, I see. Okay, this has a dash in it, so the order that this is in is different. Blast off and strike the evil Bido Empire. Uh, okay. It's Bido. What was that? A xenomorph? Oh, is it Gradius? Okay, it's just Gradius. So for Game Boy, there's Operation C, which is Contra, and then there's a exact copy. When I mean copy, I mean is the exact same level layout and everything. Also by Konami of Operation C, but the characters are like robots and the bad guys are aliens. Um, it's weird because I've never heard of it. Like I've only heard of Operation C. It's called Probotector. Yeah, Probotector. And it says it was European exclusive, so it was never released in the US. I'm kind of curious about the history of that. Because it's literally Operation C. It's just the characters are swapped out with different character models. And there's another game on here that's basically Gradius, but for Game Boy. It's by Konami, but it's called something else. And there's another one just like it, but it's a little bit different, by a different company. But it's basically a Gradius clone. This is a Gradius clone right here. R-Type. Well, this game was going to be about cars, actually. I don't know why. Why was I thinking R-Type? My car in R-Type? My previous car? Not my previous car, before my previous. Maybe that was V-Type. I don't know. The type of engine. I don't think it... Oh, okay. You don't hit that. Do not hit that, y'all. It's making me want to map the turbo button. Because technically you would have options to have turbo natively, well, sort of, if you were playing on the Super Nintendo adapter for Game Boy. Super Game Boy, I think it was what it was called. The regular Game Boy didn't have turbo. I don't know. I stopped using... what's it called? I don't remember what it was called. It was for... It had a bunch of... Like, it was a... software that had a bunch of just emulators for it. You use it all at one. Wait, it's gonna annoy me not knowing what it is. RetroArch. RetroArch is kind of a disaster in my opinion. If you map any controller, it uses, like, you have to map everything based off of, I think the Super Nintendo scheme. So, let's say you're playing with a GameCube controller, you have to map it according to the Super Nintendo, even if it's not a Super Nintendo game. It's just, by default, that's the way they set the controls. It's very annoying and a pain in the butt. And sometimes it just doesn't work. I don't know why they just don't have an option on there. Like, it's way more difficult than it needs to be. That's the way they explain it. Like, just make it so when you plug it in, you have the option to pick the controller layout. Like, any controller layout. It's not that difficult to program. So if you plug in a 360 controller, you'll have the exact 360 controller layout. And that's it. You don't have to guess and use a reference sheet for Super Nintendo and then translate it over to Xbox, I mean. It's annoying. Oh, that thing's my... Oh, was that my friend? What was it doing? I felt like I was getting hit from the back. Giggity. I'm getting game overs, but it's putting me in the same spot, right? I feel like it's not resetting my progress. Okay, that thing is helping me. But it also hits me, it seems like. Is it... I can't tell. Okay, it's not hitting me. Good. Because I'm like, that would be a little weird. Oh, hits from the back. What is this thing? You know, I was talking about being traditional here, and I'm using a damn analog stick instead of the D-pad. I'm using an 8-bit DOE SNES controller, so it's a SNES controller with an additional left and right bumper, and it has analog sticks. I feel like I have to hit the middle. Oh, no! Shit! Damn it. Okay, well, one of these buttons is mapped to the fast forward. Ah, fuck. Well, this game is basically Gradius. Maybe a little easier? I don't know. I say that after I died like 50 times, but... it's decent, I suppose. No, I didn't add Gradius or a version of Gradius to the list. I might actually do that. Gradius is pretty good, just in general. And the Game Boy version was pretty good as well. It didn't have like any significant negatives compared to console or arcade, I guess. Either one. Anyways, that's R-Type. We're just gonna play for the rest of the R's tonight. And we'll get to the S's, and there is a lot of games that start with S. There is, well, Simpsons games. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 Simpson games. Actually, there might be 5. I think I just mislabeled one of them, so it doesn't show up in alphabetical order that way. Also, we got Shaq Fu. Oh boy. Oh me, oh my. Rubble Saver. Time to save that rubble. Oh? Five Simpsons? Well, let me see. Let me type in Simps. Okay, there's 4. There's Bart in the... okay, there's Simpsons, Bart in the Beanstalk. The Simpsons, Bart versus the Juggernauts. The Simpsons, Itchy and Scratchy, Miniature Golf Madness. And The Simpsons, Krusty's Funhouse. Yeah. I guess the Treehouse of Horror one was only for home console. But yeah, there's 2 Bart games. I can speak. A mini golf game. That's probably going to be a disaster. And Krusty's Funhouse, which I think there is a home console version of that game, and it's like just mini games basically, and it's pretty terrible. My hot take is that pretty much every Simpsons game at the time, honestly, probably up until, well, if you like Crazy Taxi, you'd probably like Road Rage, but up until Simpsons Hit and Run, they were all pretty much hot garbage, aside from the arcade game, which was just like Streets of Rage or whatever. Basically clone. Same Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had a game similar. But that game's pretty good. Like, that's the straight up arcade brawler type of thing. But yeah, there were many Simpsons games from the start up until Simpsons Hit and Run, and they were all pretty hot garbage in my opinion. King Wave Records. What the? Ooh, wait a minute. I like instantly already feel like I played a game similar to this. I think there was a... because the thing with Game Boy, I think maybe NES and maybe even Super Nintendo had this thing as well, is some games were just titled completely different titles based on where they were released. So, yeah. There are some games that are like, they're just the exact same game. There's no difference between the two, but they have a completely different title and different title screen. It was just like, I think it was a simulator type, not simulator, but like a strategy type of medieval game that the titles of the games were so, they sound nothing alike. They're completely different from each other, but they're the exact same game. Just one of them oh, excuse me, I can speak. Having trouble tonight though. One of them was released exclusively to the European market, and the other one was released to the US market. I don't know, like, what's the difference between the two? Like, why there was a difference, I mean? Because the game's exactly the same. If you can put them right next to each other, they're the same. Aside from the title screen and maybe the box art's different, but it's the exact same game. This game looks very familiar, and it feels like one of the first 10 or so games I played. So I think there's another game that starts with an A that's exactly the same game as this. Because I remember this. It's like a little head looking rocket thing, but it has feet. I don't remember what it's called. This says US on it, so this is US release. I don't know if the other one was European exclusive, maybe? Yeah. So many bats. God. Nintendo games love to have bats in them. Oh, that damaged me? Oh, where's that invincibility? What is this? Hell yeah, I got the Frostlass. I think that was an A tier. I need to add that extension command or whatever so it shows you what tier they are when they appear. I didn't start the timer again. I'm a little tired. It's not on. Ooh. What the hell? Why is it slowing down? That's weird. Now we're a little. What? Are we a girl? We're one of the people that got abducted by aliens. Were we in the ship? Or did we transform? I'm confused. Is this our friend or enemy? Oh yeah, I've definitely played a version of this game. It was just titled something different. I remember this dog. And I remember vaguely when you got hurt. Oh, you're not our friend. Okay. Metroid ass. Ow. You can't shoot up. You can only shoot. Oh, whoa, what the hell? Where'd that come from? I don't know what happened there. Okay. Can I not shoot in air? Or can I not shoot while I'm jumping? Feels like No, damn it! Damn it. We have failed our mission. That's an interesting respawn point. But yeah, I would say 90% sure this game is also another game with a different title. Ow! Bonk. Maybe it's quicker just to drop. There's no fall damage. Also, I don't think. Ow. The dog starts chasing us. Damn it! Extreme focus. Oh, that one went right through. Rigged. Okay. Hyper focusing. We got it. Huzzah. Oh no! Fuck! Oh, that is BS. Oh. What the fuck? That was so rude. Also, ad breaks are coming up. That was super rude. What the hell? So this game has a sequel called Rubble Saver 2, which is a Japanese exclusive. Which is interesting. Oh, wait a minute. This says Japan right in... Okay, so this is the Japanese version of another game that has a different title, but is a US release. I do not know what it's called, but I'm going to make a note of that to actually check on my own time. See just what in the world that is. Also, I just snooze the ads. Let me see. See a diff name. Is what it's called, right? Not there. What's the game I was gonna add to potentially play later? Roland's Curse. Okay. Sorry for the loud typing. I don't have my Stream Deck with me at the moment. I mean, I do, but I'm too lazy to turn it on. That game was pretty good. Okay. Yeah, Rubble Saver Japan, huh? This has the MGBA enhancement border on it. And again, what this does is it makes the actual in-game thing way smaller. So this was, in fact, a Game Boy game. I think this also had a Game Boy Color release. Let's find out. Yeah, this was on Game Boy and Game Boy Color. Okay, I had the Game Boy Color version. Because I never owned a Game Boy as a kid. I got it like right when it came out, sort of. Right? When did Game Boy Color come out? I keep thinking 98, but that was Japan. Maybe it was actually. Game Boy Color. 98. Yeah, 98. It came out like 2 weeks before my birthday. Okay. So this was a very late release for a Game Boy game. This might have been one of the last games to come out on Game Boy, aside from Pokemon Yellow. Pokemon Yellow came out in 98. It was a Game Boy Color launch title. But it was a Game Boy game. But it had a lot of enhancements, so if you decided to, you know, not have a Game Boy, or buy a new handheld and just keep your original Game Boy, then you had access to the game. It's a really smart marketing technique, I guess. Also made it so, yeah, they didn't really screw people over. It's like, hey, you want Pokemon Yellow? Too bad. You have to have a Game Boy Color. But nope. Pokemon Yellow actually was not a launch title. It was in Japan, though. For Game Boy Color, at least. One sec. Stage, just checking something real quick. It was replaced pretty quickly by Game Boy Advance, but you could also say the DS was replaced. And yeah, the SP. Game Boy SP was pretty awesome. It's the first of the Game Boy lineups to... Well, I guess the DS isn't considered a Game Boy, but the first one had a backlight. And it wasn't like a great backlight, not like how the DS had it, but it had a backlight, so you could play it at night. Or really play it just in general. You always pretty much need a light to actually see anything on the damn screen. I think I got my... No, that came out in the summer. I didn't get it until Christmas that year for the Game Boy Advance. Anyways. Otherwise, let's get back to it. Rugrats, the movie. It's where we're finish off in the night. Tommy must find a way out of the house. Find the switches to escape the cellar. Oh boy, you can't even read this on screen. Because of the border that's on the screen due to the enhancement. But yeah, I'm assuming this is just, you know, the exact same game between the Game Boy and Game Boy Color version. But we're on a time limit. Actually, I don't think I own this game. I think I rented it. Or maybe it was the Rugrats in Paris. Ugh, Rugrats in Paris. Oh my god. Rugrats in Paris handheld. Because I had the console one of that. And I beat that game. It's one of the first Nintendo 64 games I actually beat. I was a big dumb child. And didn't know how to beat any of my other games. Okay, we don't have any weapons. We're just hitting stuff. Oh, electrocute Tommy. Ow! I don't know what that is. What is that? It looks like an owl. screen is super small. It's very annoying. No, I don't want no best viewers. Get off my screen, damn it. Is that a beer bottle? Oh man, a stew been hitting the sauce. Ow. Okay, walked right into that. I promise the next Game Boy stream, I will have some coffee in me. We're also starting the S's. Which, that will be probably a good 2, maybe 3 streams worth. There is a lot of them. A whole bunch. Tommy, what are you doing? Thomas. Thomas Pickles. I don't think we have any weapons. No. Just gonna dodge and shit. Goal. No objects, okay. BC. Before cheese. Can I touch this? Okay, I can't touch that. See, I thought I could pick that up, but no, it hurt me. We just don't have any weapons, I don't think. We just have to jump over everything, it seems like. Get the bottle of hooch. Sir. What's Tommy's mom's name? Why do I not remember? Is it D? D Pickles? Oh god. After the Red Baron. Oh no! Fuck! No! Our toys! We needed that. I guess. Ugh. I promise, before we end the stream, I'm gonna find out Tommy's mom's name. It made me mad. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. Unless I know. So, it doesn't seem like we have to have a certain amount of toys or anything like that. Like, it doesn't seem like it is required that you need any. Just get points for having them. I didn't think this game was that big baby game. Also, I don't remember this game being like this, so maybe it is different in the Game Boy Color version. Goal! Also, my VTube dog is like almost completely out of the Game Boy. Get back in there! Boss arena. Spooter. Dog. Oh, somehow we got up there. That was weird. No! Damn it. Got all our items. Oh wait, so the item thing goes down. I think it just went down, right? Huh. Okay, good. No? Yeah, it went down. So there is a certain amount of items you need. And it goes... You lose them all if you get hit. Like, dang, Sonic and his rings. And it doesn't light up. Okay, so these items are 100% required. To a certain extent. You just need to get the required amount. Yeah, I'm starting to think maybe I didn't own this game, or didn't rent it. Unless the Game Boy Color version is different. That's the only thing I can think of. Also, how is this based on the movie? What? None of this is movie material. We're just jumping around the backyard, picking up trash and stuff. Trash. Wow, you have to go all the way back and get them again? Like, I guess that makes sense, but... Awesome. Well, okay, this game's terrible. I'm sorry. Saying it now. Alright, let's see what Tommy's mom's name. Ugh. Tommy Pickles' mom. Dee Dee. Dee Dee Pickles is her name. Well, that was Rugrats the movie for Game Boy. I think the color one might be a little better, potentially, or I might be misremembering it with the Game Boy Color version of Rugrats in Paris. Anyways, yeah. Thanks for watching, I guess. Kind of a half asleepish stream tonight and recording. I added Roland's Curse to the list, though, so you're about to see that number go up. And I'm gonna take another look at Rubble Saver. I want to see if we have played this game before. It just had a different name for the English release, because Rubble Saver is the Japanese version of the game. So yeah, I'm gonna find someone to raid to.